Hey, what's going on? Mgtow Righteousness coming back at you with another video. And I have something to tell some of my Mgtows. As you can tell from the title, be at peace. 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 You have to be at peace with yourself. And I know, this country, this matrix, is really getting to a lot of people. And it's okay. That's what the elites at the top want. They want to spread every wrong agenda, and it's okay. It's really not okay, but it's okay as long as you protect yours. You know, and the people who are like-minded like you. You know, be at peace. And logic is a powerful thing. It can be used for it's really usually used to prove a point of another of when they're wrong, you know, whatever the case may be. Try to be at peace. Be at peace with yourself, within yourself. Let go of your past demons, you know. Ain't no point in keeping all any of that stuff on you. You know, it's really not. It's not important at all. What's important is your self preservation, you know, taking care of yourself first, paying your bills, getting to career where you want, taking your time, and doing anything you want, finishing what you started, my fellow men, my righteous men, my noble men, you know, my patriots, my real true patriots that don't bend, that don't fold in their ideologies because they know your ideologies is the truth. No matter if you're white, Spanish, Puerto Rican, Afghanistanian, black, the truth is always within all of us. It can never escape, even in the ones that lie. They're lying because they know the truth. They can't stand the truth. They hate it. They despise it. It's like a bad taste in their mouth. It's like it's like rotten milk, and they spin it out. They don't like the truth. They like their truth, but they don't like the overall truth. So that's why I say there's a new way to attack these type of left wingists. And the best thing to do is to be at peace. Because when you're at peace, not to say that you're not going to care, you should care. And this video is going to be not too long, but focus on the solutions, on how to fix problems and within yourself, in your heart, whether it be whatever trauma. I'm not used to that, and I don't want to be used to be want to wear a dress and be a homo because that's what you are. You want to be a faggot. That's to do. They can't battle the truth with a lie. The lie will always lose. That's like you trying to fight fire with water. Water is the truth. Fire is the lie. That's all it. Peace with yourself. Okay? Be at peace with oneself, and everything will come that, as an African American, my great grandfather, it's fun. It's my great, slave grandfathers, they fought for, I guess, everybody's right in this. They fought for the LGBTs and the gays and the lesbians, and they fought for everybody's rights, not just black people, and what was going to come of this land. They didn't think this would happen. They were just trying to fight for freedoms. Now you have gay people using that as a crutch, lesbians using that as a transgender using that as a crutch. This group, that group, this group, this group, this group, that group. You know, a whole bunch of groups. Everyone's something using what African Americans you did in slavery. It's a damn shame. It's involved. That's when you get involved. You know. Other than that, you just be at peace within yourself and make sure you know what you're doing is the right thing. You know. Holds your olds fulfilled. You know. And go ahead and be at peace. Be at peace. Be at peace. Because a lot of these things, man, you can't control. A lot of things you cannot control, you know? Can't control what's going on. But you know what's so funny? People use that as an excuse. Like, you can't control this and this and this and this and that in the world. Alone, you cannot control anything. Together, you can control everything. The same people saying that is the same people doing the opposite of what they're telling you. And eventually, you're going to have to stand up and fight for your rights. Will you stand up and fight for your rights when the time comes? Like Master Yoda. Master Yoda was in Dagobah chilling on a planet, in a swampy planet by himself. And when the time was right, he did his part to train Luke Skywalker to take his rightful role in the universe. Okay? That was his right. That was his right. And he did it what he needed to do. Are you going to do what you need to do? Are you going to do the things that matter? Because you are a part of the world. Your children are going to be a part of this world. Your grandchildren are going to be part of this world. So aren't you going to fight because you are a part of this world? Not because you control or can't control something, because you're trying to fight for a better tomorrow, a better outcome. Being gay is not a better tomorrow. Being transgender and having kids, males going female bathrooms and females going male, that's not a better tomorrow. That causes more issues, more problems. Distracts people from peace. Okay? Just like this fucking fool on the Oscars, it distracts people from peace. That's all it is. He knows people are not gonna like that shit. He knows white conservatives aren't gonna like that shit. Black conservatives, all Spanish, Italian, a whole bunch of men around the world aren't gonna like that shit. He knows that. But that's why you have to laugh at these fools. You know who should have been on that red carpet? An army vet who lost his leg trying to save someone's life. That's something. That's something honorable. You know, heroic, stand out. He showed his bravery and risked his life to save another man's life. You know, a team, his friend's life, his platoon's life. Will you, since you are part of the world, would you, in any situation, if it's a fire, a car crash, would you risk your life to save someone else's life? Not would you stand up for somebody who's doing something wrong? Because that's all that promotes, that other homosexuality promotes. That's it. It's wrong, and you should stand by it. You know? That's all. That's all it is. You have to make the choice. But for Mgtows, for noble men, for righteous men, for radical men, for the last generation of true men, which is actually, that's a shame, is mine. and I don't think it was supposed to be. What will you do when the time comes, when Sato and Morongo appear? Because this is not this. I don't think this is not, this isn't nothing. If God had to destroy a whole plant, a whole country before, and I don't think this is nothing. I don't think it's gonna get any worse than this for a long time. But if it does, it's gonna get bad soon. But what will you do? What will you do? You gotta stand up, get up, stand up for your rights. Bob Marley wasn't just singing songs, man. He was giving us messages for these times in his works and his music, and he got his life taken away because they don't want people like you. They'd rather have none of the proteges give us any messages and for us to just be clueless. But that was our little bit of hope. Sky is the limit. If you wanted to, you can have what you want, be who you want. They couldn't understand how two guys, Biggie on one side of the country and Tupac on another side of the country, made an entire East Coast, West Coast beef. People who never even met each other from two sides of the country dislike each other. Why they kill Biggie? Biggie made that song "Sky's the Limit." That was one on his last album. And then Tupac made the song "I'm Sorry, Mom," and it influenced people to do better things because it was a good melody, good, everything fit. It was like a hype song, but for a good message. They don't want that. They never wanted that. They rather keep you clueless, just like they rather keep black people clueless about our history. You know. So you got to be at peace, my Mgtow brothers. Let's be at peace. Okay? Be at peace.